Hello, and welcome to Coffee Talk, where we brew up curiosity around the world.
Good morning.
I knew you were going to like
Yeah,
that.
I have to.
We brought a toy for Mr. Stein today.
It's our special guest.
Who's our special guest?
The globe. It just spins like this.
It's a sphere.
It's a sphere, yes.
Very nice sphere.
Yes.
I love it. I wonder what we're going to talk about today. Let's see.
What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about maps.
Maps?
Maps.
I think I like
There's
maps.
all sorts of crazy maps.
Yeah?
There's like globe maps.
That's like
I'm going to do this
3D.
all the time. Yes, we got globe maps.
I might have to take that away from
and then
you.
look, we got these kind of maps here.
Oh,
These are
different.
flat maps.
Flat
So
maps?
we got maps all over the place. We're mapping it out.
I had a feeling we were going to like the maps.
All right, here we go. We ready?
Oh, right to it.
Question-
Okay.
Let's do it. Come on.
All right, Mrs.
I'm
Stein.
excited.
Excited you
Yes,
are.
come on.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. This is from Virginia
Okay.
in
Right
Montana.
in the USA.
Right in the USA, which is, where
Get right
Over
here.
there?
Okay,
Right here.
got it. Got it.
She's in, wait. Right around there, in the
Nice.
middle somewhere.
Thank you.
Virginia from Montana. I wonder if anybody gets confused with that.
I was just going to say.
Yeah,
From,
there's two names.
that is very confusing.
I'm Virginia from Montana. Okay, here we go. She says, what is a key on a map? What's a
It's
key?
keys are very important.
They let me in my house.
They let you in the house,
Mhm.
right? They're key. They're really key.
They help me drive my car.
They do.
Mhm.
So on a map, there's a key. So you know what they're talking about. Because every map has to tell you something. That's why you have a map.
Oh.
And the key is like a little legend. A little key tells you maybe something that's important with a star or symbols, things that you need to look on the map and find.
So it's like a cheat sheet.
Perfect.
It's a cheat sheet.
He's a master
I
at
love it.
maps. I can tell already.
I love it. No, seriously, because it tells you what direction, right? Does it tell you direction? North, south, east, west?
That's the compass.
Yeah. Oh, the compass
Compass rose.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
Yep.
And it tells you directions, and it has
Yep.
I think.
Never eat soggy waffles. My biology
Oh.
teacher taught me that.
That's
A little
true.
long
No, I don't
time
like
ago.
soggy waffles.
No,
a little
don't
crispy.
do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. That's all right. So yeah, we got a key, and it's got like scales and stuff in it.
You could have a scale.
Could have a scale.
Mm-hmm.
It's got directions, and I like the symbols, like symbols from
Symbols.
mountains and
Yeah,
this and
maybe
that.
the capital. What's the capital of Montana? Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Ask Virginia.
We never brought it up. I don't even know where Montana is here right now. There's a lot of stuff on
I
there.
put Mrs. Stein on the spot. I mean,
yeah,
he
no.
said he liked maps, so I
There we
figured
go.
I'd
I
let
like
him
maps.
use it.
All right. See? The globe map.
The globe.
globe.
All right, I got
Very
a
good.
question for you.
Oh, you
But
do?
first,
Okay.
we're going to play a special game.
Oh, give me a game. I'm nervous.
You used to play Battleship when you were a kid,
I
right?
love Battleship.
You
yes.
do?
Yes.
Okay, so
That's
it's just like Battleship, but with the globe.
The old kind. You ever play Battleship where you're putting all the red and white pegs in,
Yeah.
and then somebody knocks it over and they go all over the place?
That's never happened to me, but I
No?
would be very upset.
it's not fun.
I was just thinking it must have happened to you.
Oh.
I think Mr. Stein.
Many times.
Okay, so you were just talking about this. I thought it was a silly question. I thought everybody knows how to use this. But Mary Z. Waldo, I'm not going to tell you where she
Where
was.
is she?
You got to find her first.
Oh, I do? Do I get to use a map?
Like, where's Waldo? Okay, literally, where's Waldo?
Okay.
We're going to find Mary Z. Waldo. She is at 30 degrees south and 57 degrees east.
Okay, I have to do one number at a time.
You
What was it, south?
South 30.
South, so south 30. So that means we have to go below the equator. So
Yep,
this line
yep,
that
yep.
goes around the globe, right in the middle of the
Yep.
Earth, okay, that's the equator. It separates the northern hemisphere of the Earth from the southern hemisphere of the Earth. So we're finding 30 south.
Yep.
Wait, I have to pick this up.
You think you could find her?
30 south. Yes,
And 57 degrees east.
57 degrees east. 30 south, 57 degrees east.
He's spinning his wheels over
I
here.
can't. There's 15. 30 degrees south is way down here.
Did you find it?
And then which direction? East?
57 degrees east.
57 east. Oh, over here. 30.
Where in the world is Mary Z. Waldo?
It says the Antarctic.
I don't think she's
I
there.
don't think so either. Because south is way down here.
She said she's from South Africa.
South Africa.
She didn't use her coordinates very well, I don't think.
Wait, I got it. I'll find it. Oh, yes. Here it is. No, it was my mistake. I can't read. The numbers are so small on this.
Listen.
We need a bigger globe.
Bigger globe.
We need a bigger globe. We need a big
Bigger
globe.
globe is better, I I swear. All right.
All right. So we've got. All right, but so we go south and then east, and right there.
So you could find it. We'll keep practicing, Mrs. Stein.
Is there a question here?
There's a question.
We
I don't know what
didn't
you're
get to the
talking
question
about.
yet. I'm playing with the
I
globe.
know. She wants a very simple thing. I got very confused.
Okay.
I thought everybody knows how to use it. How do you use a scale?
How do you use a scale? Oh, okay. All right. So now we're going to so on the maps in the keys, usually somewhere around the key. Sometimes it could be on the side.
Right next to it.
Okay. It tells you how long a distance is relative to what map you're using. So what I like to do is I like to use just like an index card, like our questions are written on, and I trace how long the scale is worth. So let's say from one end of the index card to the other end of this card, let's just make up 100 miles.
I was going to say the same
100
thing.
miles. There it is.
I like the round
100 miles.
numbers.
Those are nice, easy numbers.
Yep.
And I wanted to know how far it is from here, let's say Russia, to where she lives, South Africa. Way down there.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to bring this closer because I don't know. I want to. So what I would do is I would lay down my index card, and I know it's 100 miles from here to here. So that's 100 miles. And then I would put my finger there, and I would slide this down, and then I would look at it again, and that's 200 miles.
That's pretty close.
That's pretty close for Russia all the way to South Africa. Obviously, this is not drawn to scale, but you get the point.
That's why they call it that, drawn to scale.
Yes, drawn to scale, because it scales everything down.
I get it now.
For this, because
like
it's a small
I said,
world.
I mean, I'm thinking she's talking about the thing you step on in the morning and see how much you weigh.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that thing in the morning. I don't like that thing. I don't like that thing in general.
All right, a scale. So far, maps are fun.
Maps are fun.
I like it.
Okay. We can have fun around the
This time we really are
world.
going around the world.
Around the world. All right, here we go.
All right.
It says, how do you find a place? Oh, this is from Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
Jimmy's in Brazil.
Oh.
He's on vacation in Brazil. We got fans all over the world.
That's over here.
Brazil.
Had it right there.
Yeah, it's just below us. All right. He says, how do you find a place using latitude and longitude?
Mr. Stein already told you, but I will.
Maybe he wants to find Brazil now. He find Brazil better than I did.
It's true. All right. So again, like Battleship, it's like a coordinate system. So you have let's start with the equator, right? Okay. So this is 0 degree latitude. So latitude travels, okay, from west to east, but it cuts the north and the south hemisphere. So everything that's a line of latitude above the equator is north. Everything below, boop, 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 south, we get to the South Pole. So latitude across. I always say my son, when he gives me an attitude, he does this.
He does this?
Yeah. Attitude, latitude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I always think ladder.
Oh, I like that.
Latitude, the rungs of a ladder. So you're going to climb up the ladder or you're going to climb down the ladder.
You go up, you go north,
you climb all the way to the North Pole, or all the way down to the
Mr.
South
Son,
Pole.
you told me something today.
Yeah, ladder,
nice.
latitude.
All right. So then that only gives us one spot.
Oh wait, up or down? Yep.
Yep, we got to figure out exactly where we are. So if we wanted to go to South America to get over here, then we have to get another line, right? Just like Battleship, you need two things. So now you have longitude. Do you have something for that one?
Longitude. I like to swing out. I like to climb up or down before I swing out east or west. Or I climb up north and south on latitude, on ladders, before I swing long ways.
Okay.
East or west.
I like it. So this, like the equator, longitude, which goes this way, okay, up and down, is going to have a 0 degree, and it's a different name, prime meridian.
Ooh.
Right?
Yes, prime meridian. Yes, it goes right through Greenwich, England, prime meridian.
We're going to get to that.
Oh, okay.
So the prime meridian is 0 degrees longitude. So everything that is on this side is going to be west, and everything that's on this side of it is going to be east. So if you do that right, it should say we. Otherwise, it says ew. That's not good.
We. I like that. I've never heard of that before.
See, I made that up.
We or ew. No, always we.
Yeah, always we, never ew.
Yes.
And then I think of prime, I always makes me think of the prime minister. He stands up nice and tall.
Yep.
So he stands up like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then my son gives me the attitude like this and all that. So that gives you an exact location, an exact point. So what was his name again? Jimmy? No. Jimmy.
He's on vacation in Brazil.
And I would say you are at 15 degrees south. And then I get my longitude.
Below the equator.
Below the equator. Very good, Mrs. Stein. You're so smart.
I remember.
And 60 degrees. That must be west.
West. So west is that way.
Yeah, we.
West is that way. So we go down and that way.
So the United States, where we live, I have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
What quadrant is that in?
What quadrant?
I know.
Oh boy. Okay,
so
so let me see. So the United States is
north
above
or south?
so that's north.
Okay.
And then the prime meridian's
It's
over there.
here. So is
and
it east or west?
West, northwest quadrant.
Yay, Mr. Stein, you're so smart. You get a star
Do I get a
today.
star?
You do.
Yes.
You do.
Good. All right.
All right. And the next question is for you.
Oh, we have another question. We still have a couple to
I
go.
know, we got a couple to go. This is
Okay.
from Carmen, San Diego.
Hi, Carmen in San Diego.
No, she's not from San Diego. That's her
Oh,
last name.
that's her last name. So I like San Diego.
Yeah.
Aren't you from San Diego?
I am.
Okay.
This meniscus was born in
That's
the
what I
San
thought.
Diego, the California San Diego.
Yep.
That's not her name. Very confusing, like Virginia and Montana.
Yeah.
Carmen, San Diego. I gotta tell you where she's from. 30 degrees north and 104 east.
You're doing this to me again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
35 north, 104 east.
35 north.
I think now that I explained latitude and
Yes.
longitude, he's gonna get this so much faster than he did the
35
last
north.
time.
And China.
Yes!
Yes!
He's from Beijing. Very good.
Do I get another sticker?
Yes.
Yes.
3 stickers now.
So I went
Who's
north, and then I went west. Wait, east. East.
Very good.
Good. All right, cool.
Nice job using that globe.
All right, does she have a question?
Oh, she might.
I found where she is.
So remember, she is in China. She said her friend lives in New York.
Ooh, opposite side.
She's got to figure out what time she can call her if she wants to talk to her.
Oh, yes, that is true.
Is she
because
trying to say it's not the same time in China?
no, it's not because like when they're awake, we're asleep. When we're asleep, they're awake. So
Oh.
yeah, so the globe, the map.
That sounds complicated.
It's split up into time zones. The entire world, because it's spinning, it's rotating. They split it up into time zones so people can be awake in the daytime and then they can sleep at nighttime. So how many hours are in a day? Do you know how many hours are in a day?
I think it's 24.
Yeah, it's right. There is 24. Very
Right?
good. Yep. Guess how many time zones there are?
7.
No, more.
12.
Come on, you can get a sticker if you get it right on the third try. There's
24?
24!
I
24 hours
knew
in
it
a
had
day.
something to do with that.
24 time zones. So
That makes sense.
It does. So the time zones split, some advanced stuff, 15 degrees, okay, per time zone as we go around, okay? Now, every time zone you go through, it changes an hour.
Is it based on latitude or longitude?
It's going east, so it's longitude.
Oh,
It's
the
based on
longitude.
the
15
lines of
degrees
longitude. 15 degrees of longitude equals 1 hour. So that means if we're going to the west, okay, so this is us here in New York. This is New York, and here's China, Beijing, over there. But that's too much to spin. So let's say it's what time is that? 10 o'clock in New York. Let's say it's 10 a.m. in New York, and you want to call your friend in California.
Okay.
You have to go over 1, 2, 3 time zones to California.
3 hops
to the west. So when you're going to the west or to the left, okay, you subtract.
Minus.
You minus.
I
Yes.
did it.
So if it's 10 a.m. here,
Subtract.
then it would go 9 a.m.,
You know what?
8 a.m., 7 a.m.
That
in
makes
California.
sense because when I traveled
backwards.
there, I
Mhm.
lost time. And
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
did.
understand. I looked in my pockets, couldn't find it. Where'd it go?
But good news is when you come back,
Got it
you
back.
gain time. So
I
when you
gain
move east, if we're coming
That
from
makes sense.
California back to New York, we add an hour for every each
So
time
you get
zone
it.
we go. Right. So you get it back.
I don't like to lose time.
No, I don't like to lose time either.
No.
That's why.
Thank you for
You're
explaining
welcome.
that.
You're welcome.
My uncle is in Australia, and I
Oh.
have to always figure this out. He's 14 hours plus ahead.
Mhm.
So that's a whole day.
Yes.
So when he wants to talk to me, he's got to set an alarm
hmm
because it's the next day. It's very early in the morning.
I went on vacation in Europe one time.
You did.
Yeah, when I was back in when I was a little Stein.
Yeah.
And I decided
Baby Stein.
and I decided to call Mommy Stein, but I didn't pay attention to the time zone, so I woke her up in the middle of
She's
the
not
night.
happy with that.
No, she yelled at me. She
Aw.
said, "Why are you calling me now?"
You
She
said.
said, I'm calling you because I'm in Europe."
Fine.
And she
You're
got
in Europe.
mad.
Hey, win in
Can you
Rome.
believe that?
That's
Couldn't
so
believe it.
funny. I always ask my uncle, what's the winning lotto tickets today?
Oh yes.
He must know. It's the next day, right?
Mhm.
He never seems to get it right. I don't know.
All right.
Ready for the next
Here we
question?
go. Are you ready? Is it you or me?
No,
Who's
it's
asking?
you. I had mine from China. Yeah, you go.
Okay, so I asked you, what is a topographic map?
What?
A topographic.
Oh my goodness, big words for
Topographic map. And this is coming from Kenny.
Kenny.
In Wisconsin.
Okay.
Kenny in Wisconsin.
So this special type of map, even though it's technically flat, it shows you things on the earth
Like a pancake.
that have elevation, and they can show you the land and the earth, and it's very good at that, even though it just looks like a flat.
So it shows you like where mountains are and stuff?
It does. So if you want to go mountain climbing, it's very, very good to have a topographic map.
So I can fold up a mountain and put it in my pocket?
You can.
Oh, cool.
Isn't that cool?
I've always told I can move
Is
mountains.
that your favorite type of map?
Yeah, I can move mountains.
I
I love topographic
Ain't no
maps.
mountain high enough for you.
Ain't no mountain high enough. It also shows that you can go down too, right? It shows up and down.
Depressions.
Depressions.
That's it.
That's it, yeah.
Down.
Yeah, down,
yes.
depression.
It
down.
does. And valleys.
And
Yeah.
valleys.
And when things are flat, so you can actually get a picture of the landscape or the profile of the land from using what we call a topographic map. It's very, 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 very cool.
I like
have
mountains
to tell
that have high elevations. They're fun to ski down.
Yeah.
I ski and snowboard. Yeah, ski, snowboard, the whole thing. I knew how to ski before I knew how to walk.
That's interesting.
Yeah, see, Mommy yells at me when I call her, but she'll take me
ski.
skiing and snowboarding.
That's very nice.
Yes.
So a topographic map
Yes.
is
Like this.
we're going to
Hold it
learn
up.
how to use it a little bit more.
Move mountains.
So I was looking at this map, and apparently so was Dora the Explorer.
Hey, Dora!
And she
I've
said,
heard of her.
You heard her?
I've heard of her.
Well, you got to find out.
Oh, no. Here we go again. Where are you,
All
Dora?
right, she's at 51 north and one, just one,
Let me see.
west. If you-
There!
That'd be amazing.
It was pretty close. I was pretty close.
Where is she from?
London.
Yes!
London. I was just a couple countries over.
You're really I'm only 100 miles.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Okay.
and it does look a little complicated, so I understand your
Okay,
concern, Dora. But she was like, I was looking at one of these topographic maps
Mhm.
that you talk about.
Yes, they have lots of lines.
That's what she wants to know. I mean, why? So many lines. What are these lines for?
So these lines have a certain name, Dora. They're called contour lines. All
Oh,
right. Yes.
I use contouring for my face when I do my makeup.
Does that make your face come out?
It
Or
does.
is it
It's like a
green?
cheekbones. It
So-
does actually.
So contour lines, they tell us what the elevation is of the land. So how high above sea level it is.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so it's important so you know how big of a mountain, how big of a hike, how big of a ski hill you're going to go down. So
Very important.
these contour lines, they go up by a certain number, which is called a contour interval. Okay, so it's like going up a set of steps in your house or steps in school. Each contour line is worth a certain contour interval, so it goes up by the same amount. So let's say,
They're equal.
yeah, they're equal. So let's say it's 10. Okay, let's say the contour interval is 10. So that means if you go through 3 contour lines, you go up 10, another 10 to 20, and another 10 to 30.
Oh,
So it goes up even every time. It doesn't change on the map, which makes it a lot easier.
that's good.
Yes, it is good.
Mm-hmm. And so they connect them by equal elevation.
Equal elevation, yeah, and they never cross each other because you can't
Never.
have something that's 10 feet above sea level and something that's 20 feet
That
above sea
doesn't
level
make sense.
at the same time.
No, that's
Mhm.
very smart. So each one of these lines, if they're connected,
Mhm.
that's the same elevation.
The same elevation.
I get
Yeah,
it.
the contour interval.
Hmm.
And it also helps us with how rivers flow.
Oh,
Because
I don't.
rivers, they only flow one direction. Or one way. I shouldn't say direction. One way.
Tell us about the rivers. How do they flow?
They flow down.
Down.
Ew, down. Because of gravity.
Yeah,
Gravity.
gravity.
That's all you need to know.
I mean,
Gravity.
everything falls down.
Everything falls down. That's all you need to
Wait,
know.
That's just the way it is.
If you want to pass our science
Yeah.
next year, all you need to know is things fall down.
Well,
That's it.
I mean,
Not fall down.
I also was wondering if you could tell if it's very steep because
Yes.
I don't know
Oh,
if I
yes.
want to go up the steep side of the mountain.
That's right.
Or if I want to go up maybe the more gradual side.
Right,
How
so-
can I tell that from that map?
Yes, you can, because when the lines are closer together,
Oh,
that means it's really, really steep. 'Cause
Ah.
the elevation changes really quick.
I don't want that.
If the, I like that one. That's so fun. You get your
No,
mountain climbing
I'm the
equipment.
bunny
You hook
slope.
up. No bunny
Miss
slope.
Meniscus goes down the bunny slope.
Double diamonds. Double diamonds for Mr.
Bunny
Stein.
slope will be it. I
And
need
then-
you at the bottom. have coffee
Having
and
your
lunch.
coffee and cocoa. so And so when the lines are spread apart, that's a very gentle. That's your bunny slope.
That's
your bunny slope
gentle.
is very lines are spread apart.
Mellow, gentle,
That's
and
right.
kind. Yes,
Double
that's
diamond
what I like.
steep. That's the way to go.
That's scary.
That's us. All right.
All right.
That was fun.
That was great.
I learned a lot about maps today.
You know what? I didn't think I liked maps. Just the secret between us. But
Maps
you
are
know
fun.
what? They were
Maps
fun.
are fun.
With Mr. Stein.
You know what you can find at the end of some maps? A treasure.
A trove.
Maybe we'll do that next time.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Another episode of
Coffee talk.
Coffee Talk. Cheers.
Cheers.